All right, Sting fans, we're back and welcome. And no, that's not Jay Peckham. We've fired him for the evening. He's taken off the night. Well, he's here. He's here. He's going to take it easy for tonight. He said, I just going to sit down and enjoy the game. I said,
once.
no problem. We can get you easily replaced, Jay. So Lee Bazeley is here. Is it Bazeley or Bazeley?
Bazeley.
It is Bazeley. I've been calling you Bazeley for years.
I do hope Jay's watching us right now.
I warned him we would be talking about him behind his back, so I'm sure he's checking in, and he said he might text me and advise me on some things. Thanks for joining me here tonight, Lee. Where were you last night?
I was at home watching the game from the comfort of my couch on my phone,
right?
Because I don't have cable.
Oh, is that right? Oh, you were you watching it on YouTube or something like that?
There was a live stream on one of the Facebook pages I follow.
Yeah.
Good quality, but I watched the entire game on my little
That's crazy,
phone.
Right? You didn't want to cast it to the big screen or something like that, right?
I still haven't figured out how to do that.
Well, tonight we're here, of course, because Windsor Spitfires are here. But before we get into talking about that, we will say congratulations to Team Canada. What an amazing game. It got a little nerve-wracking there, right?
It was.
I think I might have jinxed it. I made a joke in one of my groups, like, does the Canadian dollar get better when Team Canada wins? And that's when they tied it up.
Oh, wow.
So, but, it's good hockey, right? It's good tournament hockey. And did you watch, most of it?
I watched only the last two games, Canada and the U.S. yesterday or 2 days ago, and then the gold medal game yesterday.
Yeah, okay.
That was good stuff, though. I got really nervous when they were playing the Americans there to see who went to the gold medal game.
Right.
But they came back and came on strong, and they showed what Canada and hockey is all about.
Yeah, that's right. That's our game, right?
Oh, for sure.
100%. You've been you're a season ticket holder here, right? You come here
this is my first year, yeah.
Yeah.
But I've been coming to them sporadically for years now.
Right. What have you been seeing with the Sarnia Sting that maybe they need to work on improving here, especially against a team like the Windsor Spitfires tonight?
I think there's aggressiveness. I think is one of the things that I think they need to be. As soon as they get the puck on their stick, I think they need to be starting to put shots on the goal.
Yeah.
It's so many times I'm sitting here watching it, and the good opportunity for a one-timer, a good opportunity to make it the quick wrist shot off or something. But it seems like they're thinking about it too much. It's when you get the puck, you need to it's a quick-paced game, very fast-paced game.
Jay Peckham, hi, come on over around here. If you come over here, you can wave to that camera right there. Let me get you. I'll get you up on the screen here. How about that? There you go. You wave into that camera right there.
There he is.
Yeah, take somebody you know.
That's my son.
Yeah. Jay Peckham would say it feels like they're waiting for the TSN amazing shot of the game or the year, similar to what you're saying. You get it on the stick, you need to shoot, right? And their shots on goal seem to reflect that in most of the games, I think.
Yeah, even the games when they're winning, it's games they win even 5-1 or 6-0. They're still getting outshot by the other team, almost regardless of who it is they're playing.
Yeah, yeah. What about the defense side of things? It always seems to be a thorn with the Sarnia Sting. The defense side always seems to have some large gaps.
For sure, yeah. I think it's hit or miss, though. There's some games when they come in here and they shut them down really well, and it's you wish you could see that every game.
Yeah,
but
right?
yeah, there's definitely some gaps there that needs to be worked on. Since they added in Kairu, though, I mean, that was a huge addition to the team, and you've been seeing the results of that ever since he's been on board.
Yeah. Speaking of large trades, I do want to bring up, though, however, I don't know how closely you've been following, but Windsor just made huge trades. They gave up several round picks to pick up Jacob Holmes from the Sudbury Wolves. He's the captain of that team. And the leading scorer for the Oshawa Generals, Brett Harrison. And again, gave away several round picks to do this, similar to what we did to get Kairu into our house, right? Do you know much about that?
I saw something about it, but to be honest, if it's not the Sting, I'm not paying that close
attention
attention to
they're
it.
two powerhouses that are really strengthening the Windsor Spitfires, who are already a strong team. What you've seen so far this year when we have come across Windsor, do you think the Sarnia Sting is still capable of beating a top team like Windsor?
Oh, absolutely. Like they say, any given Sunday, right? And that's the same thing with the Sting. Like whenever I come in here and Sting, it's like it doesn't matter how much they seem to be outmatched on paper.
Yeah.
We've seen them do some amazing things in this rink, and it's no different when Windsor's here. It doesn't matter.
Right.
They can beat the best team in the league. Or
we've seen them do that with Saginaw, right, when they were at the top, which they still are, and so is Windsor. So it'll be an interesting play out here tonight. So we definitely want to see the strength of the Sarnia Sting come out here. That's kind of like in the middle. They're in the middle of the field. They're kind of slowly climbing, but now they're kind of at that spot where they've really got to get by the top two teams, at least in our division here, right, to kind of stay on top. Do you think the Sarnia Sting, the way they're going right now, not to jinx anything, but do you think Sarnia Sting is a playoff team this year?
Oh, absolutely. Yeah. I mean, some years you see them, and it's like, even if they make the playoffs, they're not going past the first round. It's like they'll be lucky to get there. This year, the team they've had from the beginning and that they've been building on throughout the year, and they've been building up with the players they've added to the roster. I could see them going deep in the playoffs and even possibly winning it all if they can get the defense working, if they can just get their stuff together when it comes to, it's not any big thing that the problem with the Sting is that I'm seeing this year. It's a bunch of little things.
Tiny little things, yeah.
That, they just work on them in practice and just kind of get things clicking together, and they can definitely be a championship contending team, without a doubt.
Awesome. All right, Lee, thanks so much for being here. Lee's going to join me back at the end of first and second period, replacing, well, I don't know if we can really replace Jay Peckham, but
irreplaceable.
Filling in for tonight, and I do appreciate your support there. And, of course, we'll have the post-game press conference tonight as well. But now I don't know if you know how, like Jay typically ends this, right? He does the ghosting go thing. Do you think you can pull that off?
Sure can.
Sure, give it a go? Okay. All right, everybody, thanks so much for watching with the Sarnia Sting live from the concourse. I'm David Burrows, and this is my friend Lee Bazeley. Do it. You got to say go Sting go now.
Go Sting go!